Welcome. Today, I want to tell you something that might change your life forever. Not just your career, not just your health, but your entire mindset. For years, people around you have said, work hard, work harder, sleep less, hustle more, success will come. But what if I told you that many people who are struggling are not lazy? They are just working in the wrong way. They are running in the wrong direction. They are climbing the wrong ladder. They are burning out. Not because they don't try, but because they're trying too hard, without thinking smart. Let me ask you a question. Have you ever seen someone who works all day, but never moves forward in life? They're always tired, always busy, always stressed. But their bank account stays the same. Their skills don't grow. Their dreams don't come true. Why? Because working harder is not enough. If you don't work smart, all your hard work becomes wasted energy. There's a better way, a smarter way, a way to get more results with less stress, a way to move forward in life without destroying your peace of mind, a way to live, grow, and succeed without working like a robot. And in this video, I'm going to show you how, step by step. In very simple English, you will understand, you will feel it, and you will never go back to the old way of working. Let's begin. Lesson 1. Clarity is more powerful than effort. A man who knows where he's going can walk slower and still arrive faster. Let me give you a simple story. Imagine two men in a forest. One is running fast, cutting trees, sweating, moving quickly. The other is walking slowly, but with a map in his hand. Who will reach the treasure first? The second man. Why? Because he has clarity. He knows where the treasure is. He doesn't waste energy running in the wrong direction. The truth. Most people in life are like the first man. They wake up and start working without a plan. They do 10 things at once. They feel busy, but they are going nowhere. They work harder, but stay in the same place. They answer emails, check messages, do small tasks, stay busy all day, but their real dreams stay far away. This is called fake productivity. It feels like work, but it's not creating success. Smart work means you know your goal clearly. You ask, what are the 3 most important things I must do today to move forward? You focus only on those things. You don't chase 100 rabbits. You chase one. Imagine 2 students. Student A studies for 10 hours every day. He reads every chapter, highlights everything, rewrites notes. But he doesn't know which topics are most important. He's working hard, but blindly. Student B studies only 3 hours a day, but before studying, he asks, what questions are always asked in exams? What topics are most repeated? He focuses only on those first. Who will score better? Student B, because he worked smarter. If the ladder is leaning against the wrong wall, every step you take is a step in the wrong direction. That's what happens when you work hard without clarity. You're climbing, but you're not growing. What should you do now? Write your one main goal for the month. For example, I want to get better at speaking English. I want to grow my business by 20%. I want to lose 5 kilograms in a healthy way. Break it into 3 weekly tasks. Then break each week into small daily actions. Every morning, ask, what are the 3 most important things I must do today? Not 10, just 3. Do them first, before checking your phone, before replying to messages. Most people write long to-do lists, 20 tasks, so much pressure, so much confusion. Instead, write a success list, only the top 3 tasks that create the biggest results. That's what CEOs do. That's what champions do. They don't do more. They do what matters. Working hard is important, but working smart is 10 times more powerful. Hard work makes you tired. Smart work makes you better. Lesson 2. Your energy is more valuable than your time. Imagine this. You have 10 hours today, but you feel tired, sleepy, irritated, low on energy. What can you do with those 10 hours? Almost nothing. Now imagine you have just 3 hours today, but your mind is fresh, body is active, heart is full of passion. What can you do in those 3 hours? Almost anything. This is the secret that 98% people miss. They keep chasing time management, but they forget about energy management. You don't need more hours in the day. You need more energy in your body and brain. Because your energy is your real fuel. If your fuel is low, you can't drive far, even if you have a Ferrari. Most people are exhausted, not because they're doing too much, but because they are doing the wrong things, with the wrong people, in the wrong way, without rest, without joy, without direction. This is not hard work. This is self-destruction. Let's fix it. Let's say there are 2 people in an office. Employee A works 12 hours a day, skips lunch, doesn't sleep well, drinks 5 cups of coffee, constantly checking messages, emails, meetings, always busy, always stressed. By 6 p.m., tired, angry, burned out. Employee B works only 6 hours, eats clean, sleeps early, walks every morning, doesn't multitask, sits for 2 hours of deep focus work, says no to useless tasks. By 6 p.m., calm, energized, finished his goals. Who is smarter? Employee B. He doesn't waste his energy. He uses it wisely. And that's the real game. Why most people fail. People think they're lazy. But the truth is, they're running on low battery. They are trying to do big things, with a mind full of stress and a body that's not rested. That's like trying to run a marathon, with no food, no water, and no shoes. You can't do it. Not because you're weak, but because you're empty. And here's the reality. Smart people protect their energy like rich people protect their money. Think of your energy like a bank account. You have 100 energy points every day. Here's how hard workers spend them. 30 points. Worrying about the future. 20 points. Multitasking with phone and laptop. 15 points. Pleasing others. 10 points. Arguing with negative people. 10 points. Doing tasks that don't matter. 10 points. Saying yes to every small request. 5 points. Real work. Left over. By the end of the day, they're drained. They're angry. They feel like failures. Now let's see how smart workers spend them. 20 points. Sleep early, wake up refreshed. 10 points. Walk, move, stretch the body. 10 points. Eat real food, drink water. 5 points. Avoid toxic people. 5 points. Avoid phone before noon. 50 points. Focused, deep, clear work on one goal. By the end of the day, they still have energy left. They feel happy. They made progress. And tomorrow, they'll do even more. Your energy is highest in the morning, but most people waste their golden hours by checking Instagram, replying to messages, watching random videos, eating heavy breakfast, thinking about yesterday. That's like starting your day with garbage in your brain. You want to be different? Use your first 2 hours for your most important task. No phone, no social media, just you, your goal, and deep work. This habit alone can change your life. 7 smart ways to protect your energy. 1. Say no more often. Stop saying yes to things you hate. Every yes to others is a no to your dreams. 2. Sleep like a champion. Your brain resets when you sleep. 7 to 8 hours of real sleep equals superbrain. 3. Move your body. Your brain gets stronger when your body moves. Walk, stretch, dance, just move. 4. Eat for energy, not emotion. Don't eat to feel better. Eat to fuel your fire. Fruits, water, nuts, clean meals equals more focus. 5. Guard your mind. Avoid toxic news, gossip, and negativity. Protect your peace like your life depends on it. Because it does. 6. Create a daily energy ritual. Example: wake up, water. 10 deep breaths, short walk, journal your goal, start task. 7. Work in deep focus blocks. Use the Pomodoro method. 25 minutes full focus. 5 minutes break. Repeat. This is smarter than 4 hours of distracted multitasking. You don't need more time. You need more focus, more recovery, more protection of your inner fire. Because the truth is, 1 hour of powerful energy can create more results than 10 hours of tired effort. This is how top performers win. Not by doing more, but by doing what matters most. With full energy. Don't just manage your calendar, manage your energy. Before chasing success, make sure you have the strength to carry it. You are not a robot. You are a human being, with emotion, with limits, with fire inside you. Protect that fire. Because once you learn to protect your energy, you will no longer need to chase success. Success will start chasing you. Lessons 3. Leverage, the secret weapon of smart people. Most people try to improve their life like this. I must work more hours. I must try harder. I must push more. I must do everything myself. This is the mindset that leads to burnout, exhaustion, stress, slow progress, frustration, feeling stuck, losing motivation, losing time, losing health. But smart people, leaders, millionaires, top performers, they don't ask, how can I work harder? They ask, how can I make this easier, faster, smarter, automatic, scalable? They use leverage. This is the difference between tired people and powerful people. And today, you'll learn this in the deepest, clearest, most powerful way possible. Leverage means using tools, systems, skills, people, or technology to multiply your results without multiplying your effort. It means using one action to create 10 times, 50 times, even 100 times results. Let me show you something powerful. This story changed millions of lives. In a small village, 2 men were hired to carry water from the river to the houses. Man A carried 2 buckets of water every day, walking up and down, 10 hours of physical effort. He got paid for each bucket. Man B also carried buckets at first, but after work, he spent 2 hours every day building a pipe system. No one understood why. Weeks passed, months passed. Man A was still carrying buckets, sweating, tired, back pain, long hours. Man B finished the pipe. Now water flowed automatically from the river to the village. The result? Man A still earned from his buckets. Man B earned money even while sleeping. Man A needed physical energy. Man B needed zero energy. Man A worked harder and harder. Man B worked smarter, they once, and earned forever. Man A used labor. Man B used leverage. Because most people today are bucket carriers. They do everything manually. They repeat the same tasks every day. They waste hours on things that can be automated. They do work that doesn't grow. They use their body more than their brain. You don't want this life. You want pipe-building life. You want leverage. There are 5 major types of leverage, and if you use even one of them, your life will upgrade instantly. Let's go deep. 1. Tool leverage. One tool can save you 100 hours. This means using technology that does the work for you. Examples: using templates instead of writing everything from zero. Using apps to schedule your week. Using AI to create scripts or notes. Using reminders instead of relying on memory. Using automation to send emails or post content. Using voice typing instead of typing every sentence. A normal worker writes the same email 20 times a week. A smart worker makes one template and uses it 20 times. He saves 5 to 10 hours every week, forever. Same work, less effort, smarter result. 2. People leverage. You don't become powerful by doing everything yourself. You become powerful by creating a system where others support you. This means delegating or outsourcing tasks that drain your time. This is not weakness. This is strategic power. Why? Because your time is limited, but the world has millions of people with skills you don't have. Smart people use that power. A business owner trying to handle marketing, sales, editing, accounting, emails, design, customer service will collapse. But a smart business owner hires 3 to 5 people and grows 10 times faster. 3. Skill leverage. The right skill multiplies your value without multiplying your effort. One skill can change everything. Like, learning English multiplies opportunities. Learning communication makes you more powerful. Learning negotiation increases your income. Learning time management creates freedom. Learning marketing increases your value. Learning public speaking transforms your confidence. One skill gives you better salary, faster opportunities, less stress, more clarity, higher success. This is leverage. 4. Automation leverage. Automation means systems that work without you. Every tiny automation saves energy. Every tiny shortcut removes stress. Smart people don't repeat tasks, they automate them. 5. Knowledge leverage. If you know what others don't, you move 10 times faster. This is the most powerful form of leverage. Knowledge saves years of struggle. Reading one book gives you someone's lifetime experience. One course can show you shortcuts others discover in 20 years. One mentor can save you thousands of mistakes. One YouTube video can explain something in 10 minutes. One idea can change your entire direction. Knowledge is leverage because it lets you skip pain, skip confusion, skip bad paths. Knowledge makes you smarter faster. People always say, rich people are lucky. Rich people don't work. They have an easy life. But here is the truth. Rich people don't work harder. They work smarter. They use systems, automation, teams, knowledge, money, tools, skills, networks. This is why their results grow even when they rest. Poor and middle-class people try to do everything alone. Rich people build systems that work for them. Like, working hard equals writing every note by hand. Working smart equals using voice to text and finishing in 5 minutes. Working hard equals searching for files daily. Working smart equals organizing your folder one time and saving hundreds of hours. Working hard equals posting content manually every day. Working smart equals scheduling it once a week through an app. Working hard equals doing all house chores alone. Working smart equals dividing responsibilities with family members. Working hard equals trying to remember everything. Working smart equals using reminders, planners, and checklists. Working hard equals learning English without structure. Working smart equals following a daily 30-minute plan focused on speaking, listening, vocabulary. Working hard equals arguing with toxic people. Working smart equals protecting peace and walking away. Working hard equals trying to solve every problem alone. Working smart equals asking someone who already knows. That 5-minute advice can save 5 years of mistakes. If something can be automated, automate it. If something can be delegated, delegate it. If something can be simplified, simplify it. If something can be learned quickly, learn it. If something wastes energy, stop it. If something gives 10 times results, do it. This is how you escape the trap of hard work and enter the world of smart work. Leverage is not cheating. Leverage is intelligence. Hard work builds strength. Smart work builds success. You don't need to struggle. You need better systems. You need better tools. You need better habits. You need leverage. Because when you use leverage, you work less. You achieve more. You feel happier. You stay energized. You grow faster. You move smarter. You live with purpose. This is the life you deserve. Lesson 4. Focus on results, not busyness. There's a dangerous lie that millions of people believe. If I stay busy, I'm doing great. If I work all day, I'm productive. If I feel tired at night, I must be successful. Wrong. Being busy and being productive are two completely different things. A busy person feels active. A productive person creates impact. One is noise. The other is progress. And the truth is, busyness is a form of laziness. It looks like effort, but it hides the fact that you're avoiding the real, difficult work that actually changes your life. Let me ask you this, and answer it honestly. How many times have you spent the whole day doing something, but at night felt like you achieved nothing? How many times have you opened your laptop, replied to 30 emails, watched 10 videos, did a few things here and there, but your main goal didn't move even 1 inch? That's not progress. That's motion without meaning. That's fake work. And if you do this every day, you can work for years and stay in the same place. Here's what happens when you focus on being busy instead of being effective. You feel proud, but have no results. You're always tired, but never fulfilled. You sacrifice time, but don't grow. You get frustrated, angry, and confused. You start to doubt yourself. You burn out. You quit. All this just because you forgot to focus on the right things. There were 2 writers. Writer A said, "I'm going to write all day long." He opened 10 tabs, researched quotes, organized folders, changed font styles, drank coffee, answered calls, sat for 8 hours. But at the end of the day, he wrote only 2 paragraphs. Writer B said, "I'll give myself 90 minutes, no phone, no distractions, just write." She shut the door, put her phone away, focused. In 90 minutes, she wrote 3 full pages. Now tell me, who worked smart, who was busy, and who was effective? Writer A worked long hours. Writer B produced real results. What are the 3 most important results I must create today? Not tasks, not activities, results. Smart workers focus on outcome, not activity. They care about impact, not motion. A shop owner counts money, cleans his desk, checks prices, opens old files. He stays busy for 10 hours, but he never promotes his products, improves customer service, creates new offers, talks to more clients, markets online. Result? No growth. No increase in sales. Just a tired shopkeeper. Now imagine a smart shop owner. Works only 5 hours. Spends 2 hours on Instagram ads. Talks to customers directly. Gives discount offers. Sends WhatsApp messages to old buyers. Collects reviews. Sales double. Because he worked on results, not rituals. Hardworking student. Reads 10 chapters. Highlights everything. Rewrites 20 pages. Studies all day, but forgets to solve previous exam papers. Smart student. Spends 2 hours solving actual questions. Focuses on high-weight topics. Studies less, scores more. Busy person. Watches 5 motivational videos, makes 10 goals. Talks about success. Tries new habits every day. Smart person. Chooses 1 goal. Works on it for 30 days. Tracks daily. Makes real change. There's a famous story. A factory machine stopped working. The whole production stopped. The company was losing thousands every hour. They called an old expert. He walked in, looked at the machine, took out a small hammer. Tap. The machine started again. He sent a bill. $10,000. The owner was shocked. "You only hit it once." The expert said, "Hitting it with a hammer, $1. Knowing where to hit, $9,999. That's the power of smart action. Ask this every morning. If I could only do one thing today, what would create the biggest result? Then do that first. This is called the domino task. It's the one task that makes everything else easier. When you start your day with that task, you feel confident. You create momentum. You avoid wasting time. You move forward. Let me tell you a harsh truth. Sometimes we stay busy to avoid doing the one thing that really matters. We answer emails instead of calling the client. We rearrange files instead of writing the proposal. We design our resume instead of applying for the job. We take notes instead of recording that English-speaking video. We research ideas instead of starting the project. This is not productivity. This is fear wearing a busy mask. You must remove that mask. Don't confuse movement with progress. A rocking chair moves, but it goes nowhere. Working 12 hours a day is not impressive. Creating results in 2 hours is. Don't try to look busy. Try to become effective, because nobody pays you for effort. They pay you for outcomes. So starting tomorrow, stop tracking your hours.